Okay, I'm out here at job 21942. This is Snoqualmie Ridge Storage. This has asphalt in two different phases. There's a big pave phase, then there's a drainage phase and a trench, and then there is a curb phase. There's a seal coat and striping that's getting split to next year because it's too late in the year. So I'm going to do a lot of pausing and jumping around because this job's really large. I'd normally hit each phase individually, but I'm going to do them together so I'm not having a stupid long video. So here we go real quick. So this is the pave in the back. This had extremely tight grades and we shot it and we got everything to flow. There's little puddles that hold for a second, but everything flows down. So this is the biggest the puddles are. It just stopped raining here, so it's perfect for this video. So here we go. We paved from back there. The catch basin back there looks really good. Saw cuts are straight. Everything's good. On that patch, it flows beautifully. Then we come up here. We start, it comes up and then breaks back down. 1% straight to the drain. Great flow line. Now here, we had a slight issue here where this holds water just to that size. After that, it cuts across and flows. It will not flow back into the building. It flows away, so we're good there. We have some roller cut marks that show through when it's wet like this, but when it's dry, it looks really good. And I know that the customer is happy with this because I was out here at the later phases. So we had one puddle that we shaved when we were doing the second phase of the asphalt patch, and it's right there by that basin. So we added a little mix and just happy feeded it in, and so it doesn't get bigger than that, which is nice. So that's that for the puddle. And then here's one of the sections of curb. This is the one I was most worried about because when we did this curb, it started to rain at the end. Water ran along the bottom edge, but it's not undermined and it looks good. The curb's in good shape. So we need to pick up the plastic and do restoration. I'm gonna pause and go up top. Sorry, before I go up top, one more thing. There's this curb section here and it does have that little wowie in it, but it was supposed to. So it went straight, bowed out to the edge of the concrete. So the fence stops there. And then we left a little break for their conduits. We popped up again, put that in. They've already installed the fence around it. It looks good. Came up here. We could do it however we wanted to. I like the way Cody built that bullnose. That looks nice there. And then shot out to the end. We have a second strip here that we did from back there. They already put the fence up for that. And then it goes and ties into the brick and it looks really nice. So we still have a little bit of restoration to do. And this was another break point across the building. Water shoots down there and comes down here, and this is wonderful. There's no puddles or anything. It looks really good. Okay, now I'm up top. So we did this back corner. This runs out super tight through here to this basin, but we got it to flow with no puddles. We had a good transition around this brick wall. That was kind of a tricky part. I think that looks really, really nice since we're not gonna have any scraping issues. Now, this patch turned out really well. We basically have 1.5% of that basin, and it breaks up, breaks down, breaks up, breaks down. All this, we trenched it so it goes down. That was kind of a really big thing for the customer. So that all flows down. They didn't think that was gonna be possible. So I'm really happy with the way this big pave turned out. Now the phase 2 of the asphalt included this trench, which looks really well. We saw cut wider over here because it was rolling in, and we saw cut this out because this was damaged. Just kind of did that for Sherwood, and he was really happy. And here is not the last section, but second to last section of curb, and it looks really good. We just did it around those conduits to protect them. Okay, the last stretch is up here, the top of the brick wall I showed you. So we went around that bollard. He said, whatever you think looks best. And they did a really nice job hand building around this. Like it looks machine built. There's a slight crack right there. I think we'll be okay. And then this is a good straight run on the back side. A little wobbly where we got the hand build at the end, but that's to be expected. This looks really nice. I'm really happy with the break points. I'm really happy with the way it turned out. So we're getting a lot better at our curb, and we did really nice work here for Sherwood, and I'm really glad because he's an awesome guy. So I'm just going to show you one more thing. I'm going to go around the building to the front where we installed a new drain and did an asphalt patch. Okay, now I'm in the somewhat southeast corner. So what they had happening is this drain that we installed a couple years back gets clogged up, and then they had a puddle sitting outside. So we installed this little yard drain, and we went down and we tied it into an 8-inch pipe that's going down there. It all flows. It's got just a little hold up right outside, but that it all flows in. So this looks good. And then just a real quick overview. Asphalt on September 4th, 5th, and 6th was done by Mac on the big patches. Those look really great. I'm super happy with them. 9/9 is when this drain was installed by Saul and the trench was done. And then Cody ran the curbing on the 10th. And I'm very happy with how this job turned out. Glad to have another good job. So nice job, fellas. I'll pass it on and let's keep it up.